if I were working with a very small sum, I would be doing almost entirely different things than I do. I mean, your universe expands. I mean, if you're looking, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of times as many options to think about if you're investing $10,000 than if you're investing $100 billion. And obviously, if you have that many, you got all the options you got with $100 billion, except buying entire businesses, and you've got all of these other options. So you can earn very high returns with very small amounts of money, and it will always be such. I don't mean that everybody can do it, but if you know something about values and investments, you will find opportunities with small sums, and it will not be with the portfolio that Berkshire itself owns. We cannot earn phenomenal returns putting $3 billion, $4 billion, $5 billion in a stock. It won't work that way. It won't even come close to working that way. But if Charlie or I were in a position of working with $1 million or $500,000 or $2 million, we would find little things here and there, and it wouldn't always be stocks, where we would earn very high returns on capital. Charlie? I were managing a very large endowment fund. For one thing, it would either be 100% in stocks or 100% in long bonds or 100% in short-term bonds. I mean, I don't believe in layering things and saying I'm going to have 60% of this and 30% of that. Why do I have the 30% if I think the 60% makes more sense? And if you told me I had to invest a fund for 20 years and I had a choice between buying the index, the 500, or a 20-year bond, I would buy stocks. That doesn't mean they won't go down a lot, but I would rather have an equity investment. I wouldn't rather have an equity investment where I paid a ton of money to somebody else that took my stock return down dramatically.